Ever since I saw the first glance of the super yachts like the Lady Lene, Blue Jones, and the Venera, I've been wondering, well, how does one make a yacht? To build something so magnificent, and that too not on land, but to cruise the oceans, must need years of work. Would you believe me if I told you it all starts with a piece of paper? I've made this super detailed video for you where I've brought to light the tiniest details that have gone into making a super yacht. Hit that subscribe button on your way in. How can a piece of paper determine the future of the yacht? Every super yacht is built with immense planning and execution. The client needs to have a full understanding of the kind of yacht they want. They will be taken through every step of putting their dream together. It all starts from a piece of paper where the design is created. The design team would consist of naval architects, engineers, and interior and exterior designers. Several sessions are carefully planned out with the client, designers, and engineers. Once the process is started, there is no turning back. The required measurements to build a yacht, especially a super yacht, are laid down according to the preferred type of yacht of the client. Before we jump into the measurements, let's take a look at the super yacht design. All the requirements of the client will be met by designing every inch of the ship accordingly. Designing alone might take more than a year. Whom should we approach and where should we go to get the process started? This is where the role of yacht brokers comes in. Who is a yacht broker? Usually clients approach the shipyard with a yacht broker who deals with things between the client and the shipyard. The client would express what they want to the yacht broker, who will put into a minimum 50-page brief and submit it to the shipyard. The super yacht is made according to the terms and conditions of the client. Mainly the purpose of the super yacht would be taken into consideration as it needs to build according to its purpose. It takes around 4 to 5 years to complete building a yacht. Usually people go for luxurious interior designs as they would be having plans to resell it or lend it after their use. The presence of a well-equipped toy box to incorporate their essential tools, helicopter pad, bar, pool, jacuzzi, spa, and theater, all are additional, which are opted out by most of the clients, because this is what adds to the fact that super yachts are luxurious. Once the design is made, it's handed over to the engineers for analyzing the technical side of building a super yacht. What is the first step to the construction of the super yacht? The steel cutting ceremony is quite famous. It is the first step in the construction of the super yacht. Sheets of steel would be cut in shapes using a laser steel cutter. All this takes place in the shipyard. Everyone would be present at the premises for steel cutting, and it would be conducted as a small celebration. As the result of building a super yacht would take a few years, the steel cutting ceremony is quite important to the clients. It helps in building a bond between the client and the builder. The engineering phase of building a ship would last up to 26 months at least. Once we get the approval of the design team, especially the naval architects, the project needs the approval of the surveyors. Once the design is met with the standards, it's ready to be executed. The shipyard would soon be filled with raw materials to build the super yacht. From the steel to the cabling and screws, everything one needs to build a yacht would be purchased and placed in the shipyard. Now we are in the next phase of building your super yacht. Building a hull is not an easy task. The steel plates are cut and shaped according to the required measurements. The steel plates are then even more shaped into these intricate designs and very well arranged to be welded together to create blocks which later on form the hull. The team for building the hull includes steelworkers, welders, and outfitters. The team should work in unison to achieve the perfect design. X-ray images would be taken to ensure the safety of the hull structure. It needs to be proper and there is no room for errors. It's completely different from building anything on land, as the yacht would be out there on the water. If something goes wrong, it will not only be a financial loss, but it could endanger the lives of people who use the yacht. That's why everything takes time and safety is given utmost priority while building a super yacht. Smooth hull plating needs to be done, otherwise it would be very difficult to paint the ship. Every step taken would influence the speed and weight of the ship. The hull is made up of steel. After the completion of the hull, the superstructure is carefully installed. Aluminum is the metal used to build the superstructure, completely different from the hull. Construction and installment of the superstructure alone require yet another another year. The marriage of the superstructure and hull takes place as soon as the construction of the superstructure is completed. It's often called marriage in the shipyard as two completely different metals are used to build the hull and the superstructure. It's impossible to weld these two metals together due to their differing metal properties. The process of bringing these together is quite crucial and complicated. STJ is the method used here. It is an abbreviation for the term structural transition joint. There are different types of structural transition joints. One of the most common types is triclad, where 3 different metals are used such as aluminum alloy, pure aluminum, and steel. The hull will be welded into the steel while the superstructure will be welded to the aluminum. This creates an intact connection between the hull and the superstructure. The process of infusion of the hull and superstructure takes more than 12 weeks. It's a long process. The superstructure would not arrive as a single piece to be installed directly. Instead, it would arrive in 3 parts. The superyacht would be fully enclosed while installing the superstructure to the hull. Before the installation, the positioning of other commodities needs to take place. The installation of engines, as well as installation of air conditioning, would take place before the marriage of the hull and superstructure. The yacht needs to relocate for the outfitting process. There are different stages to outfitting. As the construction process is completed, now it's time for the outfitting facility to take over the yacht. The outfitting team would be in charge of the superyacht from now on. The first stage of the fitting is where the installation of the pipe system takes place. After the installation of the pipe system, the machinery would be properly placed into the yacht. Cable trays are also installed along with this. After the completion of the first stage of outfitting, the second stage begins with prefabrication. To create a solid foundation, the hot work needs to be executed before it's cleaned properly. Once the hot works are completed, all the metals would be cleaned. Third stage of outfitting takes place to execute temperature-sensitive work such as painting. The most engaging and creative part of the super yacht building process is the execution of interior and exterior outfitting. Once the cabins are installed along with the placement of carpets neatly spread onto the wooden flooring, with the positioning of the furniture, interior works can be seen taking its form. The super yacht's exterior differs according to the client's needs. Painting of the ship with the installation of railing and glass, the usage of fairing composite is essential to achieve a matte paint finish look. The paint needs to be properly dried to execute other steps. Hand painting a ship requires more than 15 months. It's yet another long process. One needs the patience to execute such a time-taking process, and it needs to be done with utmost perfection. If the paint is not fully dried, then it would ruin the super yacht's complete look. The lower deck would be filled first with furniture and the installation of a bathroom, electrical works, and so on. After the completion of all the needs, including the double check on screws placed, the same procedure would be followed to the next deck. These steps require less time as most of the interior work, especially the wooden panel installation, and the furniture would be taking place along the construction of the ship at the interior builder's place simultaneously. This would cut down on double the work and time. After the completion of electrical works, the super yacht would be ready to be given to the client. Before that, a quality check would be conducted. The most awaited part is the sea trial. There are different parameters to be checked: reliability, monitoring of the ship, top speed, quality, machinery, alarm system, and the exterior of the ship are a few among the long list of things that need to be checked. After the completion of the sea trial, the super yacht would be handed over to the client. Finally, the long-awaited super yacht is in the hands of the client. During the launching ceremony, the name of the super yacht would be revealed and it would be celebrated much more than the steel cutting ceremony. The post-construction of the yacht takes place once the client gets their hands on the super yacht. Warranty would be provided for such a high-cost super yacht where the client could approach the shipyard for fine-tuning in case they are not satisfied with the performance of the yacht in the given time frame. A few shipyards offer free-of-cost service for a limited period to earn the loyalty of their clients. A routine maintenance service will be provided to the client to ensure the smooth functioning of the super yacht. Turn on your notifications and make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more such cool videos.